What is up guys, Killerkev here. Today on this particular 8-bit series we are going to be doing the Scarlet Witch. Yes, the Scarlet Witch. Lots of red in this build, so prepare your eyeballs for some red. So all you're going to need for this build is black, red. You're going to need some sort of a pink or a purple, it's entirely up to you. A brown or a lighter colour, it's up to you for hair. I've gone for the white stained clay here instead of sandstone for the skin. Going for a clay wool, sort of a turquoisey colour if I can, and just a standard white wool or a wool. It's up to you. I know the same things, but I just like to clarify. So as always, as you guys well should know, I never build anything on the ground. I don't know why. I think it just looks kind of tacky, so I'm going to make this a little bit elevated and just start off with a starting block like so. You don't have to do this; it can be however you like, but just please make sure you start off with a starting block. So once you have your starting block, it needs to come along or a line of 21 blocks in total. So this can be however you like, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 blocks, like so. Once you've done that, place one on the right hand side of your line and then come all the way over to the left hand side over here. Place a white and then a black on top. You can remove that white now. You just want something like so. Once you've done that, we're going to start on the left side because it's slightly more easier. We're going to come up 4, so 1, 2, 3. Sorry, come up 3, leave it 3, do apologise. 1 to the right of it as well with the red. 3 black on top of the red, again in with the red again, 3 black again, in with the red, black, in with the red. And then we're going to come a black either side of this red that we've just placed. You should have a pattern on top that looks somewhat like that. So once we've done that, we're going to go back up to this block here. We're going to make this a 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. So 3 block like so. Obviously from the one underneath of this line, we're going to come an extra 3 down as well to make it a 4. So a 4 block line. And then we're going to put a red. Come in 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to put another red. Oh, another red. And then on top of that, we're going to come 4 black high. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th one, we're going to come back down to the 3rd one. As you can tell, just here. And we're going to place 1 to the left, like so. So you should have something that looks like that. Guys, if you do get stuck and I'm going incredibly too fast for you, please make sure you can go back and have a look at those steps. I unfortunately can't do it incredibly slow, purely because otherwise we'll be here all day. And I've only got one shot to do it, where you guys can watch it as many times as you like. So hopefully you guys can keep up. So obviously on the 4 line here, just want to come into these sort of 2 blocks that are starting the actual 4 block like so. Once you've done that, just put 2 either side, and then just sneak one just next to that red lacquer de cell. Okay, now we're going to come down to the left hand corner of the whole entire build. Once you've done that was pretty much a hand we did in there, which is a strange way of doing it. We'll come 2 red, then we're going to come a black, then we're going to put a red, then black on top. Going to put a red on top of that black. Come 2 black in, 1, 2. Then grab your purple and come make a 4 line. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to make 3 but come back on top. We're going to miss one, and then 1 on top just to connect like so. You guessed it, conceal it with that black. Boom, easy. Underneath the purple of the 2 that's just precariously sticking out, put 1, 2 black. We're going to come in 1 black. We'll come a red, and then a black either side like so, and again very symmetrical, exactly the same the other side. We're going to do something like that. A little shape there, 2 there. We're going to put come up 1, a red, a black on top, and a black next to the red, so sort of concealing the red in total. We're going to miss a gap there, which the purple is going to continue, like this one here, come down to. So let's talk about the purple. Grab to your purple, come up 2 high from this block here. And this one, the bottom one needs to be 4 along coming towards the right, and the top one needs to be 3 in total. So there's 3 and there's 4. Again, it's black to conceal all of this, like so. We come from this one, get an extra 1 out to the right, and we're going to come up an extra 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come an extra long 2 to the left. 1, 2, which should connect this whole entire thing like so. Which you've got a small little red L in there, which we'll put in like so. On top of this little block right here as well, you can fill that in with a red. And now we're actually going to start doing the arm as we did on this side. So from this red, you want to come 1 black to the left, come up 2, 1, 2, and 2 other side of that. Just sit snug on top of that red to make a 4 block of black. From the tip top of the 4 block on the right, this block here, we need to come up and make an L. So for instance, make an L like so. Easy. So once you've done that, we can just connect this one with this one block in here. So again, just make sure it's floating like so. And now we're going to come up onto the side over here. Again, this needs to be another block floating as well. Just change everything for you. Obviously with this floating block, you need to come up and make it a 4 block in total, so it should be level with these sort of end of the hand here. And then you want to come up with a visible stair set 3. 1, 2, 3, like so. From the middle one of the 3 that you've just placed, make sure to come out just an extra 1 to the right like so. Obviously if you exclude this one, it looks like a Mickey Mouse face. So yeah, just bear that in mind. That's the kind of pattern that you're going for on this particular bit to connect her chin, her hairline and everything else. Obviously we can now start doing her, sort of building her face. And what we're going to do now is actually going to section small bits off, and then we're actually going to colour it in together as it goes, because obviously a little bit of colouring sort of merges together on this build and not a lot of it is actually sectioned off. So from the precariously odd Mickey Mouse face, we're going to come an extra 1 down from the left of it, so it should look like an upside down Mickey Mouse face if you take this one off. Kind of strange, but that's what you go from up, down, like that. Feel like a zigzag, but not. Once you do that, let's come at an extra 1 down, 1 more to connect the hand and the chin, like so. The arm and the chin. Seems to be a 4 along. And then we're going to come up 1 like so. Now what we can actually start doing is actually start filling in the bottom half of our sort of body now. So from the black block that we've just placed is going to be a purple. Then it's going to be 2 brown colour along, 1, 2. Then it's going to be a purple, then a black. And this black's actually going to just come along next to that, connect like so. Have something that looks really odd. Something that looks just like that. And I know what you're thinking, what the hell is that? Well, all will be revealed soon. So what we're going to do is come down to this line here. So when this L sticking out here, where the snow is actually, we're going to go 3 along, like so. And this line needs to go all the way along, so just imagine just cutting through every single block. Obviously don't keep them there, but just run your purple all the way through till it connects. There we go, like so. And then what you want to do is fill the rest of this top half here, should be another layer on top, with your purple. Like so. And what we're actually going to do is actually start cutting bits out of this whole entire build. So we're just going to come into the chin here, and on the right of the second block of the purple, we're just going to switch that to a red, like so. And then we're going to come 1, 2 along with the purple, and then we're going to put the purple underneath, and back up to the block. We just set it 1, 2 down. Come 1, 2 along and replace it with a red like so. That's pretty much it. All the rest of this whole entire bit down here we can actually start filling in with red. Now guys, this is quite a complicated build. If you've made it this far, well done. Obviously if you got stuck in any part of this, please make sure to go back and have a look. That is the beauty of YouTube. You guys can do that. For me, excuse me, I only have one trying to do this, so you know, if everything fails and looks kind of crappy, I have to restart all over again, delete all the footage and restart and do the tutorial. So I'm kind of happy that 9 times out of 10, actually more than 9 times out of 10 of my videos, when I do them, I did them first try, which is pretty damn good. So yeah, we've just got a lot of filling of red in to do here, hence why it's Scarlet Witch. Let's do the rest of this. And it's going to get a little bit complicated when we get to her face, because again, like all the other purples and everything else, none of that outfit actually merges, so we get a little bit awkward. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to start doing her head. So obviously from this long line here, just going to come in with our brown, like so, and just connect that one. Don't fill that with red. Make sure it is a brown. I just did that accidentally, as you just saw, but I removed it shortly after. So from the 3 here, again, we're just going to come in 3, 3, come in 2. We're going to get visible stair set up 3, 1, 2, 3. From the third one, it's going to be 2 up as well. put 2 red next to it and a black on top like so. There we go, so as you can tell, 3 that was there originally, come in 1, make it a 3, come in 1 again, make it a 2, visible stair setup 3, 1, 2, 3, third one being 2. 2 red on the right of the 2 that you placed, and a black on top like so. So on the top one of this red you want to come an extra 6 along. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch to any colour now because it's going to be a tack, so we're just going to put a wall there, because why not. Black underneath and a black to the side, and we can remove that white straight away. So you get your 6 there, you get your block underneath and your block up top. This block up top you're going to put a white next to it on the side, and you want to come all the way down till it connects, and you'll know exactly what I mean when we connect it. Whoop, like so, done. It's connected. And that's pretty much our face. All we need to do now is fill it in with selected colours. So we're going to go to this second purple that's here, not on our drawing, the second purple, and I'm going to come a red all the way out to the top. So just bring it all the way up to the top, which is the left hand side of our mask, which should connect as well to the 2 that are previously placed there. And we want to go 2 brown next to it, including this block, so 2, again red all the way out to the top. And now we can actually start building her face, so we're going to switch to our white stained clay. We're going to just put a draw line down the bottom. We've got 2 red in the middle of the 4 block like so. Then we're going to have 2 white on top of the red. Then any of your sort of turquoisey colours, make a 4 block. And just put 2 white on the top and 2 white on the left to conceal it. Grab your white stained clay, put 2 next to it, the clay turquoise colour, sorry. Put 2 next to it like so. White on top, and white on the side. Same principle as the big eye. Like so. There we go. So what we need to do now is restructure the rest of her face. So obviously her mask. You're going to grab your red and put 2 just on the eyelids like so. Remove 1. Make sure it's connected like so. So you should have something that looks like this. We've got something like that. We're going to crack on and carry on. Switch to your red again. For the left hand side of the 3 we're going to come up 1, a long 1, up 1, a long 1, a long 1, down 1. We're going to leave that for that side. For the right side we're going to come up 1, a long 1, and a long 1, and then we're going to come make a stair set like so on this side, reaching along like a stair set like so. So now that's pretty much it. All we need to do is extend this line on the right all the way down, which is obviously going to be the rest of our mask. Obviously the inner bit of our face, this whole entire section here, needs to be filled in with your white stained clay. Like so. And the rest of this whole entire top bit and the side bit on the left need to be filled in with brown. That's pretty much it, guys. If you want to see any more villains or any sort of characters that your heart's desire, or even logos for 8-bit, please make sure to go and check out the channel and the playlist. Much appreciated. Until the next one, guys, this has been Scarlet Witch and Killerkev. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here and Killerkev out.